In this video, we're going to look at some myofascial exercises to help with your neck. So necks get a lot of strain put on them. For a lot of people, we do computer work, which tends to create rounded shoulders and a forward head position. And the more this happens, the more our body gets pulled forwards and into the screen almost. It puts pressure on the back and the sides of our neck. So tightness in your neck can cause headaches, migraines, shoulder pain, neck pain itself, and can contribute to things like problems with your arms and your hands because your arm nerves start from your neck. So working on your neck can really help to loosen lots of other areas in your body, as well as loosening your neck itself. So we're going to do a stretch for our neck, and to do this you just need to keep your arms nice and heavy, just hanging down by your sides, and you're just going to start to bring your ear towards your shoulder. So when you first do this, it might be a good idea to look in a mirror, because lots of people tend to bring their shoulder up as they go into this stretch, and so they don't feel the full benefit. So by keeping your shoulders nice and relaxed, you start to feel a stretch coming into the side of your neck. So never force the stretch, you're just waiting for things to relax and release. And from a fascial point of view, the longer you stretch and the more progressively you stretch, the more your fascia will release. So being in this stretch for at least 90 seconds to 2 minutes will allow the fascia time to release. So you may start to feel the stretch extending up into your head, down into your shoulder, and that's all good. Everyone has different patterns of release. And you might feel that you want to get a slightly deeper stretch as it progresses, and you can encourage this by just placing your hand on top of your head. So you're not pulling, you're just allowing the weight of your arm to create a slightly deeper stretch. And then at the end, come out of the stretch, just give your neck and head a little bit of a roll around, and then you can work on the other side. This next exercise we're going to do is for a muscle that is on the side of the neck. So this muscle is called the sternocleidomastoid, which is a bit of a mouthful, and it's usually known as the SCM. So the name indicates where it is. So sterno is the sternum or your breastbone, cleido is the clavicle or your collarbone, and mastoid is just below your ear. It forms part of the skull, this little point on your skull. So this muscle travels from here down around the side of your neck into 2 points on your breastbone and your collarbone. It is responsible for turning your head from side to side, so there's one on either side, and it can get very stuck. So when people have problems with the neck, turning the neck, or it feels sore when they move, quite often this muscle and all the associated fascia around it is part of the problem. So to work on this muscle, you need to take your head, turn it to the side, and then bring your head a little bit towards your shoulder. Taking the opposite hand, you're going to come up and take hold of the muscle. So it will feel a bit like a greasy rope. So don't be scared of it, because working with the sternocleidomastoid can really help to release restrictions in your neck. So taking hold of it, you just wait until you get a sense of things starting to release and let go. So I have hold of the muscle between my thumb and my fingers, and I'm on a point that feels a bit tender, which is a trigger point, and I'm just waiting for this to start to release and let go. So as long as you're here for 90 seconds to 2 minutes, the fascia and the muscle will start to release. And then from there I can move to a different point and just compress this and wait for that to start to release. So working regularly on your SCM, you'll find that you get much better and freer movement in your neck. In this next exercise, I'm going to be working on the back of my neck using 2 myofascial balls in a bag. So I'm going to just lie on my back and put the balls under my neck. So the gap between the balls is where my spine is in my neck, so I'm not putting pressure on the bones. And I'm just allowing things to relax in this area. So the pressure of my head and my neck on the balls is enough to allow the tissues to start to release and let go. So this helps to relieve a lot of the tension that builds up in the neck and in the base of your skull, where a lot of the neck muscles attach. In this exercise, I'm going to be working with 1 ball on the side of my neck. So the side of the neck here is an important area because it is where the arm nerves originate, and so sometimes if your neck is very tight, it can not only cause neck pain and problems, but also sometimes pain and other symptoms in your hands and arms. So to work here, I'm going to be placing the ball on the side of my neck as I lie on it. So to make sure you're in the right position, you can find the line of the sternocleidomastoid muscle that we worked on earlier, and you want to be just behind that. So I'm going to lie on my side and place the ball on my neck. So to make sure you have enough pressure on your neck, just make sure your bottom arm comes forward slightly so it pulls your shoulder slightly, and this allows you to have the ball in the right place. Some people lying like this can feel a little bit uncomfortable for the head or the neck, and if that is the case, you can always place a small pillow under the top of your head before you start. And if this feels comfortable, it's great. You just need to be here for 90 seconds to 2 minutes to allow time for the fascia to start to release and let go. In this next exercise, we're going to do a towel stretch. So to do this, you need to use a big towel like this, which is a bath sheet, and you can roll it up into a big sausage like this. So I'm going to lie on this so that my head and my bottom are actually on the towel and my spine is along it. So when you do this, you can lie on the floor, or if that's difficult for you, you can do this on your bed. And you can either have your knees bent or you can have your legs flat, depending on how comfortable it feels. So with this stretch, you're just lying on the towel, you allow your body to relax, and so the towel lifts your spine up off the ground, and gravity starts to slowly pull your body back down towards the floor. And so when you do the towel stretch, if you're here for anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes, it allows time for your body to start to release and let go. In particular, it's going to open out across your chest, and in doing so, this helps to relax the muscles and the fascia leading up into your neck. It's a really nice relaxing stretch to do, and probably the best time to do it is at the end of the day when everything is quite tight and stuck. So doing these exercises regularly can help to release tension in your neck, which will alleviate pain symptoms and problems not just in your neck but also in other areas, especially your head your shoulders and even into your arms. You can find more myofascial release exercises like these in our Living Pain Free online program, which is available from our website, along with our myofascial release kits.